to BA Studio TV. My name is Karina, and this is Birgit.
Hi.
In today's episode, we're going to be talking about different staging services that are available. To start, we'll cover vacant stagings. This is one of the most popular staging services. This could be for a home that owners have moved out of already, or it could be a brand new construction or a model home. Vacant staging is very, very important when selling real estate because it is so difficult to sell a vacant property. The buyers can't envision how they're going to live their lives there and where their furniture is going to go, and it does not connect emotionally to the buyer. We offer 3 different levels of staging services. There's a core service, a premier service, and a luxury service. Birgit, do you want to tell them a little bit about each of our services and what those packages include?
Sure. So basically, we have the different levels of services available to cater to the different type of properties that are out there, because every home needs staging. Because if it's not staged, home sellers will leave money on the table. And so for the different level of homes, we have created different packages available. One is core, which starts out really for homes, smaller homes or smaller apartments, smaller houses, flipped properties that are on a smaller scale, that are up to about 2,500 square feet in size. The listing price is typically below $550,000, depending on the layout and the features and location of the home, obviously, so prices range drastically. Then we have the premier package, which is for higher end condominiums, for townhomes and houses with mostly medium size rooms and a maximum of 3,500 square feet. The listing price usually exceeds $550,000, but is below like $1.25 million. And then we have the luxury service, which is really catered to the luxury buyer and the luxury homes. Luxury properties with medium-sized to large rooms, but also have very vast large rooms that need to have definition and being showcased towards the luxury lifestyle that home sellers are looking for. Typically, these properties are listed around $1.25, $1.5 million upwards. As for all these packages together, it is really important not just to showcase where the sofa goes or where the bed goes. It is important to create a whole experience. It's not just about plopping in some furniture. It is about creating an experience, a lifestyle experience.
Yeah.
And then we also offer, which is really nice, we introduced this not too long ago. It's an option that we have for those home sellers who want to delay the payment for the staging services. So the pay at close option is available to most of our home sellers, but they have to go through a pre-approval process, so it takes a few days, like 3 or 4 days longer to go through the process before we can get started with the preparation of the stagings. But it really is fabulous if you don't want to put the money out right away in the beginning when you stage, but want to defer it to when you're closing on the home.
Right, yeah, that's such an important option because a lot of times when individuals are selling their homes, there might be a lot of expenses that they're already having to deal with updates or renovations to the home, and they understand how important staging is, so it gives them that flexibility that they can pay after the home is sold.
And it's possible to even roll all these home improvements that you had just mentioned into the pay at close option with the company that we are working with.
One of the next services that we have is DIY staging consultations. So these staging consultations are one-on-one consultations with one of our experts at the property. And these will be going through completely tailored to your property, specific any repairs that need to be made, finishes that could be updated, painting, things like that that our experts have in their experience will show the property in the best possible light.
That's right, and we provide a verbal consultation. So this is basically a verbal. We come to the property, say hello, and we first want to understand again who is your target buyer, who is the most likely buyer of your property, and want to understand so we know which way to steer your preparation of the home for sale to make it really shine for your target buyers. During the consultation, we go through and we don't spare on our advice. We really want to make sure that you're equipped, you have the blueprint of what you need to do to get your home show ready and best for the photographs when a professional photographer comes in and takes the photos for your listing.
A little bit different sort of consultation that we have is Review My Listing, and this is a pretty new service.
Yes.
That's being offered, and this is actually done online, so this home could be located anywhere. They could be outside of our market, anywhere in the country.
And actually it can be done online and it can also be done in person as well. But the most common way we do it is the online version.
Yeah. So with this, how does the Review My Listing work, and a little bit different than the DIY?
So Review My Listing is basically a completely new concept of how to look at a real estate listing from a preparation point of view. So basically, we look at the property first through either, if it's done online, you will upload us photos and we will take a look at the photos. And basically you receive a score and a rating for your property on how it looks in a buyer's eye and how it's being perceived. That rating is called attractability rating. And with that attractability rating, you get like stars, basically. You get a score from between 0 and 100, 100 meaning the highest attractability. And then based on that, you receive a report, and that's a written report. A report of what home improvements or showcasing improvements you need to do to really increase that attractability rating so you attract more buyers.
Yeah, so it really provides them with that roadmap that they can use to improve the listing.
And it's very interesting. It doesn't matter whether the home is already on the market and you wonder why didn't it sell yet. We can take a look at the online listing and just go through that whole process for the online listing, the way it's presented. Or it can be before you put the house on the market. So it works in both scenarios. And as Karina said, it is available to everybody. It doesn't matter where in the United States you're located.
So another one of our consultation services is color consultation, and color is so important in a house, and it's really where people can let their personalities shine. You know, it's your own personal house. You want to have bright, vibrant colors, purple, red, whatever is your favorite. But when you're selling a house, it's a little bit different because you're not going to be selling what's personal to you. You want to look for what is going to be trendy in the market and what the target buyer is going to be looking for, but more of a neutralized version of that, because you don't want this big loud color to just completely take over the space and they can't really see the home. So with the color consultation, one of our experts will make recommendations completely customized to your house and space, and then you'll receive all those color recommendations and you can just give them directly to the painter.
And the reason why we started doing color consultation is because during in-home consultations, one of the most common things that's coming up is paint. And paint is really the easiest and the least expensive way of updating a home. in a very quick turnaround time. But the colors are so important. It's not just about one color itself, but also that the rooms flow with each other. And there's a cohesiveness amongst the color scheme throughout the property. The adjacencies of the colors, like what are some architectural features? Is there a specific stone, a tile or so that needs to be taken into consideration for that color choice that's being made? And that's really where the expert advice comes in. So it is important to make the right choices, especially when your house goes up for sale.
Yes.
And when it's not anymore your personal choice, like you mentioned before.
Yeah.
Because then it's no longer about you, because once a home goes on the market, it's no longer your home, it becomes a product.
Right. Exactly.
And that's where the colors are so important.
Yeah, and the right colors, it really elevates the
Exactly.
house. Similarly to the color consultation, we also do a lighting fixture consultation. So with lighting fixtures, they're so important to just setting the mood in the house, the type of lights that you have, and if you have some existing fixtures, it could really make the property look dated. Just updating the lighting fixtures can just really change the space dramatically. And with the color, same as the color consultations, one of our experts will select lighting specifically for your property or a new construction, that is based on the architecture of the home, who the target buyer is, and how to really set that mood in the home, and provide personal, the suggestions report that will include direct links actually to the buyers can go and purchase these exact lighting fixtures for the home.
Right. And lighting is tricky. It's like there are so many considerations that go into a lighting choice. How big is my lighting? How big do I need to purchase it? What's the diameter? What type of lighting? Is it a wet environment or not? Is it rated the right way for that specific use that we are needing? Did I mention the finish already? No, the finish. The finish is like, okay, what are the other finishes in the home? What do we now use as for the lighting fixture? It's the shape of it. There is like, how long does it need? How high does it need to be mounted? Or how low does it need to be mounted? There are so many considerations that need to go into choosing the right lighting fixture.
Right.
And then again, that it's not a choice, a personalized choice. It is a choice that is appealing to the target buyers, like you mentioned before.
Yeah, to just elevate the listing.
Well, I think that's it for today. If you want to learn more about our services, you can go to our website, bastaginginteriors.com, or you can give us a call at 203-807-4040. And I know you have a reminder again.
Yes, I would like to remind everybody that I'm hosting trivia on our Facebook Live at Studio TV VA every Friday at 3 p.m. So we'll hope you'll join us. It's been a lot of fun learning some cool new facts about lifestyle design, real estate, that sort of thing. So Friday at 3 p.m. on our Facebook Live.
Yeah, and don't forget to go to our Instagram, Facebook pages, and like, subscribe, and share.
Share this video. We have new videos coming out every Wednesday at 2:30.
Sounds good.
So
Well,
we'll
thanks for
see you in
watching.
the next one.